Now, Vistara flight has received a security threat after 12 bomb hoax calls in the past 3 days. Now, it is Vistara which has got a threat, social media threat to the Frankfurt-Mumbai flight. Vistara flight operating from Frankfurt to Mumbai was subjected to a security threat they received on social media. As per protocol, all the relevant authorities were immediately informed. The aircraft safely landed at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport in Mumbai and was taken to the isolation bay where all the customers were then asked to leave from the plane. We are fully cooperating with the security agencies to complete the mandatory security checks. At Vistara, safety and security of our customers, the crew and the aircraft is of utmost importance. This is a statement which has now come in from Vistara. Over the past 3 days, 12 calls have been received by various airlines. 12 bomb hoax calls to several airlines in the past 3 days. Air India flights were diverted, Indigo flights were diverted, and now we are seeing Vistara also receiving a security threat on social media. A social media threat to the Frankfurt-Mumbai flight. There's a statement which is now coming from Vistara. My colleague Nagarjun is now joining me on the story. Nagarjun, be it Air India, be it Indigo, we are seeing how one after the other, and it's not just one call which is going. You know, Air India, we did see over the past 2 days, several calls were made for several flights, and now a statement from Vistara.
In the last 72 to 4 days is what we are told. In 72 hours, in the last 72 hours, over 12 aircrafts have been received a threat call and diverted, and also gone through the proper checks through metal detectors is what we are told. And now a flight from Frankfurt to Mumbai on a Vistara flight also received a security threat online is what we are told. The pilot declared emergency immediately and informed the ATC that the threat has been received, and hence they did an emergency landing at Mumbai airport, and then the aircraft was taken to an isolated parking bay, and passengers were made to deboard, and thoroughly checks were carried out by the local officials and turned out to be hoax is what we are told. This is not the first flight. In the recent times, we have seen Air India international flights and domestic Indigo flights also been a target of these hoax calls.
Thank you, Nagarjun, for giving us those details. 12 bomb scares in the past 3 days. Various airlines have been receiving these threats. The government has now swung into action. And now we are seeing how it is Vistara, which has now come out with a statement. The Frankfurt-Mumbai flight has been diverted because of a hoax call. The past 3 days, 12 bomb scares have come to various airlines. All these threats to Indian Airlines have now sparked a panic across the country. The government has swung into action. They are all set to tackle these threats and all those callers who are making such calls. In fact, the Ministry of Civil Aviation chaired a very key meeting to discuss the bomb threats being received by different airlines. One minor, in fact, has also been arrested from Chandigarh, and now he's been handed over to the juvenile board for his involvement in the Mumbai bomb hoax call case. Intelligence officials are also tracing all the hoax callers. Airlines are now demanding a 5-year ban on hoax callers, and security has been tightened at the airports and within the flights. Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu has promised that he will identify and prosecute all those who are involved in these activities.